Sideline. Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
Guys, checking in with Coach Heupel before the game. Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their backup.
Who they talk about? Who's running back hurt?
More patience at the line of scrimmage, and just reading things a little better through these last couple of weeks of practice. We'll see if he's able to put all of that out there on the field today here in the first. Back to you.
Ollie, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. The Volunteers will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wolverines offense will have the football first. And here's a guy who's going to have to make some plays at wide receiver in this one. One of the top talents in the country at his position and trying to put himself in even a better spot to play on Sundays.
Fans were so happy when this guy decided to come back and play his senior season, David. He easily could have been a first-round pick a year ago, but wanted to come back and build that draft stock. This is everything you look for in a wide receiver. This passing attack is going to take off. If he's able to stay healthy, defenses are going to have so many problems trying to slow this guy down.
Yeah, and I know everybody's excited that he came back on his team and his fans, but the other side, they are not excited because playmaker. They can move him around. He's got the big play threat. He catches the football. He's got all the intangibles. Been in school, been around now, being a senior.
Snags it, and there's running room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Cooks. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And he scores! Touchdown, Wolverines! They're on the board first here in the season opener. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And this guy doubtless will be a huge part of the game plan. A high-profile wide receiver that they'll be looking to get the ball in this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Got the back over the middle. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. They're coming off an appearance in the national championship game last year, and you know they're looking to get back.
Yeah, they're motivated to take the next step. And, David, they feel like they've upgraded to several key positions this year, hoping that they can take it that one next step and win the Natty this season.
Yeah, it was one thing to get there, but, man, do you get even hungrier when you've got there and you had to watch the other team celebrate. So a good chance to take out some demons, start this year off good, and maybe forget about last year's finish.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Complete downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Vols have their offense in high gear.
And the fan bases in the South, they're pretty crazy. They're pretty psychotic. They follow recruiting. They follow the transfer portal. And they've been following this cat right here. Like, big-time receiver, joining this league, joining your team. Expectations, Palmer, they're high. And you see why on that play. Dude's got some skill.
Yeah, he's big time, man. Listen, I'm not going to say this guy was flying under the radar before, but now he's going to become a household name playing wide receiver in the SEC. This is a conference that not only pumps guys into the NFL, people win Heisman trophies playing wide receiver in this conference, and this team thinks this guy's got an opportunity to be there in New York at the end of the year.
3rd and long right here. He wants to throw it. Back's got it on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air, it's Cooks. Turns it upfield. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Moving to his left. On the run, fires downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that 1st down.
Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these 2 top-5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like, overrated. This is why the preseason bowls stink. We get a chance to prove ourselves with some of these teams that hasn't done a lot on the resume yet. Now, today is a resume builder.
Zings it complete to the right. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And the Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
1 foot is all you need.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Long way to go on 2nd down.
He was out. I agree, he was out.
Running inside, it's Briggs. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I feel like the defense needed that stop. Are already giving up a touchdown, early in this football.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep
that's that 6'5" wide receiver. I moved him tight end.
1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Briggs. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think,
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down.
quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line, give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
The Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He leaves it with the back.
Let's go.
Nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. Looks it in. And he steps out of bounds at the 2-yard line. What a terrible decision on that one. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complimentary.
They just got a safety back.
Doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it, and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
And back to the air on second down. Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, and they get to it behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those.
They say it's still running. It might be yours because I don't have nobody watching.
Use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Here we go with the bullshit.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Working the ground game.
Pancake, my man.
After the score. We'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And after one period of play, let's take a look at the start for these two wide receivers. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. Sells to run, looking to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. To the air, it's Cooks. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Looking for the marker. Breaks into the open. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted to 4th down to keep the drive going.
Remind them who we are, fellas.
And the Wolverines have it with the
We
1st
just had
and
a
10.
bad day.
Might as well give it to him again. He's got 59 yards rushing already here in the 1st half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Wolverines are rolling down the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. In the red area, it's Briggs. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to throw, it's Cooks. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication.
Got it! They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
Mother, coming,
They got
cat.
him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Needs it here on 4th down. Throw into the end zone. It's picked
Fuck,
off.
man.
He'll be
I threw it
stopped,
too
but
soon,
not
man.
before getting the football.
He ain't getting-
and picking
he ain't
up
getting
good
any
yardage
break.
on the return. What a play there. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll
Better
slide
get
to
that
avoid the big
free.
hit. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions. Well, they needed 2 yards to get that 1st down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
I ain't even...
Gives it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Vols want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah.
Turning it on. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. Fresh set of downs going up top. A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof.
Yeah.
Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect
They
time.
caught me switching to my
He now
man,
has
bro.
63 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. They'll ride the hot hand. Runs through a tackle. And they're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for running room. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Volunteers! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Got a ball game.
Was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how they're coached.
It ain't even them, bro. It's the fucking running back. The running back killed me on that last drive.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Moving the pocket, it's Cooks. Can't hang on.
Niggas keep
after the
dropping
hit,
the
and it'll be
ball.
fourth down.
And that's a good sign for this defense, man. The first 2 drives, they put scoring drives together. And they didn't get stops when they needed it. On the 3rd downs, nice job coming up big on a 3rd down, forcing the 4th down, and hopefully now getting off the field.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Under pressure. He'll throw it. And the
I had a nigga wide open, too.
in their own end.
But
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and
He was
long,
wide
that's a
open.
situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Hand it to the back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. They'll ride him again. Will not get close. Tackled at
I knew they was about to run it, bruh.
4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throws to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their 2 guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
Looking downfield, it's Cooks. Fired that thing.
Bro, my receivers running into each other and shit. You seen that shit, Cat?
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Changing the routes with his receiver. Quick give. It's Briggs. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Snaps it, and he has to have it. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fires immediately. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his target. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Play action on 1st down. Still looking to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Line getting set on 2nd down. Moves the pocket. It's Cooks. Fires to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
From the gun, it's Briggs. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room.
They
We're
get the
looking
ball,
forward to a
too.
terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the second half.
Play smart ball this half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Heupel at the half. He told me that he is probably going to stick with this young player. Although they are leading right now, he is concerned about the play of this young star. He said, I've got to see a more consistent performance for him here in the second half, but they are going to give him that opportunity to right the ship. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Let's go!
Complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. On his way back from the 20. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He's down right there, short gain on the ground. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Hits inside, it's Briggs. Stopped right there.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. To the air, it's Cooks. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge
It's
pickup.
Cooks.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
And fucking audible.
Quarterback changing the play. On the run, it's Briggs.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got his man. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. He'll set up to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Rushes on. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Motion from the back. brought down after a nice gain. And the Vols want to move quickly. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Making the adjustment on the play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Briggs. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Might as well run him again. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. To the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Stepping to the right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to pass, it's Cooks. Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No special teams unit headed to the field again. They'll go for it for a 7th time. Firing to the right, complete. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. The snap sets up to throw. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So here is the Tennessee offense. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Back to pass on second down. Turns it upfield. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw on third and short. Got his man on the right. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Vols will call on their punt team. Makes the catch at the 30. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Dropping back, it's Cooks. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It's caught downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Straight ahead, it's Briggs. Oh, he's got some space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Well, the first down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? This time they'll throw it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's looking downfield to throw. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Got his man downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Vols will hustle to the line.
Defense, what are we doing? You can't miss that guy. How are you going to leave the big fella wide open? You can't act like you didn't see him line up. You know where he is. You knew coming into the game.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The run inside. It's Briggs. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Buys time to his left. He's going to take off. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Big hit knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on 4th down. Escapes the pressure going right. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Cooks. On the move. He'll get rid of it. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
Knocked down immediately. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. It's complete on the right side. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Wolverines are marching down the field. Sees an alley. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. 8th play of the drive coming up. Handoff again. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw one first. It's complete to the right. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Could not make his way to the corner. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. Second down, gonna throw it. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and this defense has set them up in scoring position. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Cooks. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Get the
Defense
ball.
swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to Man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Down 2 scores in the fourth, the defense did its job to get the ball back, and now the offense has to make it pay off. They put the brakes on him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And it's good! And they're back within a score here in the 4th.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So here comes the Michigan offense. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. And they just got to make more plays.
I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Right back to it. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Turns into the pile. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Throwing right. He's got an open man. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
I love when my wide receiver sees the coverage, sits it down, understands its zone, runs the curl, catches the ball, and then gets upfield and gets some positive yards.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Tennessee! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Cooks. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Big pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Across the 45. Keeps it and gets the first down. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the tight end. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Late in the game with the lead, the defense obviously knows here the offense is going to have to try and throw it. Nice job in the back end there, not just in coverage, but almost picking that football off. That was a game changer.
Score is deadlocked, and the clock is winding down. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quickly complete. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
And that is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. We'll get it started here in overtime. Drops back. It's Cooks. Moving out to the right. Hauls it in. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, they execute the end route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Extending the play. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Running inside, it's Briggs. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a 4th down.
Got to make the play on 4th. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at